Hello students, welcome back to the data file handling topics of the Python series. In this session, let's discuss some programs using the text file. So let's do some programs using the text files. So first program, it is for entering the roll number, name, marks of the student, and we need to store these details of the student to the mark.txt. So let's run that program. I have already entered this program. First, anyway, we need to open a file mark.txt, and here the purpose is write. So we are using W for that. Then any number of records can be entered. In that way we have done the program. So here I am using a variable C and it's setting it to Y. Then in the loop we are checking whether the C is equal to small letter or capital letter Y. Then after that we are inputting the roll number, name, and also the marks. Marks we are taking it as float. Then all these data clubbed together in REC. We have appended all these entered data to REC. But here marks is float, that is why I converted that to string to append that to the string. So we got that string rec, and that string we are writing to the file using write method. Write function is used to write this REC to the file. Now after writing the first record, we are asking the user whether he or she want to enter more records. If we want, you can enter Y, otherwise any other character. Then if it is Y, the same process will be continued again and again, and you can enter any number of records. Then otherwise you can just close the program. After that, after coming out from the loop, it is just closing the program. Now let's execute this one. Entering some students' details. So I'm giving roll number 1, Adarsh, scored 90. Okay, yes, I want to enter one more record. Roll number 2, Bibin, marks 98. Okay, 98. No, I don't want to enter any other records. So the file is already created. Let's see the file marks.txt. You have seen this file, right? So the file is already created. Now let's see the next program. Next program is to add more student details to the above mark.txt. That means we want to add more details to the existing file. So how we can add more detail to the existing file? Which mode we need to use? It is append mode. So to add more records, we need to use the append mode to the existing file. So let's do the program for that. Let's open the same file marks.txt, this time in append mode. A is used to denote the append mode. Then the same logic is used here. We have using a while loop, and we are entering the roll number, name, marks, and we are clubbing everything together to REC, and we are writing the record. Again asking the user, based on that we are continuing the loop, and after coming out from the loop we are closing the file. Rest of the things are the same. Here what we have used is we are just using a append mode. For that we are using the letter A. Now let's execute this program. See, already we have Adarsh and Bibin's details. So to that I am adding roll number 3, Shevin. 97 marks. Okay. So I don't want to enter anymore. So I am entering no. Let's see our marks.txt file once again. Now see this, or to the existing Adarsh and Bibin's record, Shevin is also added. So this way we have appended more records to the file marks.txt. Now let's move on to the fifth program, that is to write multiple lines of tests contents into a test file diary.txt. To the diary.txt we need to add more files. So let's do that program. To the text file we are adding multiple lines, that's all. So let's do this program. To add multiple lines, in this program I have used a function. Instead of just writing program, I have used a function, write a function. So I am using a function here. The function name is write diary. This is the function name. So def write diary, and this function is called here after writing that. Okay, now the file is opened for write purpose. Then here I am using an empty list and an infinite loop I am using here. Then each time I am inputting a line of string. A string I have already inputted. Then that is appended to the empty list. Each time the extra lines that we are adding are appended to this L. Then we are asking whether you want to add more lines. If the person is saying no, then we are breaking out from the loop. Otherwise, it will continue and add more lines. So if we are breaking out from the loop, the lines to be written to the file is there in this L. It is ready in that L. Then that L need to be written to the file using write lines. I want to write multiple lines at a go. L, everything is written to this file using write lines method. Then after that, closing the file. And because this is written as a function, I need to call the function. So let me call the function. Okay, first I am entering Python is a snake. Okay, yes, I want to add one more sentence. Yes, no, oh, just it's a snake also, so it's a programming language also. Okay, we have written 2 lines here. I don't want to add one more line. So the program, the lines given in the input, that is already written to the program. Let's check the program. Our file name is diary.txt. So let's check that. Yeah, it's here. See, the lines I have given is already there. Got the point? So multiple lines can be inputted like this. Now let's move on to the next program. That program is to write, not to write, display the number of lines starting with H in the program pom.txt. So we suppose our file contains these: Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, all the king's houses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Humpty Dumpty, then the lines, we need to display the lines starting with the H. So H, from this, the lines starting with H are these two. So that is displayed. So let's try the answer, the program in next video. Please think on it and try to answer it yourself. The explanation is in the next video. Thank you.